Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Today we're having a look at Trophy AI, a tool with a lot of ways to try and help you improve your time in sim racing. They did sponsor this video, but the opinion in this video is totally my own. They did not have any influence on that, so let's get into it. What is Trophy AI? It's an assortment of tools that aim to help you find time on track with telemetry, lap analysis, courses, and of course, their AI coach. The coach is what makes this amazing. It's live while you're driving on the track, gives you upcoming hints to what you can try and do to optimize your time while you're practicing. If you want to try a Trophy AI, I'll have a link down below where you can get 7 days for free and you'll be able to try everything out yourself. Now let's have a look at the software. So here we have the first screen of the UI. You can see they support iRacing, ACC, F1, 23 and 24, and they are developing some Rocket League stuff. So I'm driving iRacing, so we'll of course pick that one. Once we've done the 5 laps, the UI should look a little bit like this, where we have my laps all the way on the left. A bit self-explanatory. It's your laps you have done with Trophy Open, weekly series. In iRacing, it's the weekly series, so you can train for the track and car combo you want. We have the training hub where you'll find stuff like the real-time assessment skills, you'll find the telemetry, and you'll find Mansell AI, you'll find the university and stuff like that, and of course settings, where you can change some settings within the UI. We also have this handy little quick shot bar here on the left, bringing you all the way home, which will be this screen here. You can go and manage your profile, coach, where you, again, telemetry, AI, real-time assessment skills. You can book a real person to come and coach you and view last session report. Again, my laps, the same as before. Race prep, weekly series, and time trials that is unique to Trophy AI. They have chosen themselves. And content, mini games, and Driver University. When we don't have any laps recorded, this is the screen we'll see. To help to set it all up, we start with step 1, of course. And here I ran the Global MX5 at Okayama. Once you've loaded into the sim, you'll see that step 2 will say 1 out of 5, 3 out of 5, and 5 out of 5, depending on how many laps you've done. And when all 5 is done, you'll be able to get a report on step 3. There is also this handy little button, Getting Started. This will show you if you've missed anything within Trophy AI, so you can try it out next time you're on track. Great little thing if you missed something. Now let's start to have a look on the telemetry overlays, shall we? So here we have the live telemetry that we can have on while driving around. We have a lot of options to choose from. We have both brakes, throttle, steering input, speed, and gear. All this is shown with the expert's lap. So if we drive a little bit forwards here, going out on the track, we should be able to see what the coach or expert had done before. And you can see that highlighted part just in front of here. That is the coach, and the white line is what I am doing at the moment. And that will update all the way through the lap, each corner, and it will help you both from brakes and speed. As you can see, I'm a bit under the speed here, trying to show you what I'm doing while driving. And you can even put more. If you want more than one, you just press add overlay. We'll come up with one, and now we have brakes as well. Putting that one here. Oh, now I'll brake too late and going in like that. This will help you try and figure out what the expert is doing on their lap, and it's really helpful to try and gain time. And you can go in and you can focus on a special skill you need to try and do better. If you have something you want to practice while on the track, you can get a really good grading system with real-time assessment skills, and we can access that from the telemetry over here. Just click the button here, go down and find what we want to practice this time around, and let's take mid-corner speed. And now we have what we can be graded on. Like, you've gone too slow through a corner, decent enough, and this is perfect. And then of course we have too fast and really too fast. This will help you in real time get better at the minimum corner speed that you need for a specific corner, and that will help you greatly with gaining time on track. So I've just done a little session with trail braking shape and braking points, just to cut out so you can see with the turns. You'll see it will change based on the turns. This is a track I've done quite a lot, so it will show decent around here. The thing I want you to take away with this is it's changing on every turn. And as you can see, sometimes I brake too late and I have not so good trail braking shape. But let's have a look. Now we've driven with the telemetry, we've honed our skills with real-time skill assessment. Now it's time to open Mansell AI and get some real coaching live while we are driving. With the telemetry open, it's also where we open Mansell AI, the star of Trophy AI software. It's the button here, and then it will open somewhere on your screen. I have him in the left corner.
Welcome to the session. I'll be your AI racing coach, providing specific, actionable advice based on the telemetry we gather. As you approach each corner, I'll give you tailored guidance to help you improve your performance. You'll need to complete a full lap before I'll have access to your telemetry. So for now, just focus on getting a feel for the track and settling into a rhythm. Let's make this a great session. I'll be here with tips and insights as you drive.
And it comes with great tips and insights. It really works. I found it really great. It really helped me improve, and I used it for one of my track guides earlier this week, the Road Atlanta Short. And I must say, I gained so much time so quickly with the tips of Trophy AI's Mansell AI. It was really, really great. Well, we can move him around, of course. You can adjust him a little bit in if you want track coaching or you want track assimilation. You want to pick track assimilation if it's a new track for you, maybe a new combo you've never driven before, and he will guide you through the lap. Not every braking point or anything, but he will take, this is a medium slow corner, this is a right medium corner, and that's really great. And once he feels like you're good enough, he will actually start coaching you again. I'll record some of the inputs that Mansell comes with, both from track assimilation and from the coaching. I'll cut it down so you don't have to watch the boring parts where he doesn't say anything or repeats himself based on my driving. So I'll see you back in a bit.
Hey there, I'm Mansell, your AI racing coach developed by trophi.ai. I'll be helping you get familiar with the Virginia International Raceway North Course in your Ray FF1600. As you approach each corner, I'll give you advice on how to tackle it, starting with the basics and getting more detailed as you go. Let's get out there and have a great session. We're coming up on uphill, a tightening right corner. Enter from the left and prepare for a hard brake. You're approaching turn 10, a left corner. Enter from the right and apply a light to medium brake. Watch your exit speed. You're coming up on roller coaster part 1, a tightening right corner. Enter from the left and get ready for a hard brake. You're approaching hog pen part 2, a right corner. Enter from the left and apply a medium brake. Watch your exit speed to stay steady. You're coming up on left hook, a left corner. Enter from the right, apply medium brake, and remember to brake about 15 meters later this time. You're approaching uphill, a tightening right corner. Enter from the left and brake hard about 10 meters earlier this time. You're approaching turn 11, a right corner. Enter from the left middle, apply a light brake lift, and maintain your gear. Keep a steady exit. You're approaching hog pen part 2, a right corner. Enter from the left, apply a medium brake, and brake about 20 meters later than last time. You're approaching horseshoe, a tight right hairpin. Enter from the left and brake hard. Keep an eye on your exit to maintain control. You're approaching NASCAR bend, a left corner. Enter from the right middle, apply a light to medium brake about 10 meters later than last time, and focus on a smooth exit.
Now that you've learned the track with track assimilation, let's try and hear what he says when coaching.
Focus on turning in 10 meters later to improve your entry at the uphill right. Increase your entry speed by about 5 mph for this left. Approach the second part of roller coaster with a quicker brake release and stay in second gear at the apex. Brake 20 meters earlier and ease into it more smoothly for a tighter line on this tightening uphill. Right? Brake 20 meters later for this right to optimize your racing line. Braking 20 meters later helped. Keep fine-tuning your entry speed to fully dial it in. Ease off the brakes by 15% and get back on the throttle 10 meters earlier to gain those 0.117 seconds.
Once we've driven a whole session, sometimes we need a little more help to find out what we need to work on. And here we need to go back to the UI because we can analyze our laps and the session to see where we need the most help and where we can find the most time. So let's have a look at that. Once we've done a whole session of practice with the Mansell AI, we can go in and analyze our laps afterwards. We can do that under My Laps. And we can start out with just taking one lap, click on it, and it will open the coach analysis for that lap. When the coach analysis opens, you can see we have the experts lap with telemetry, both your own and the experts. Here on the left side of the screen, we have an analysis over where we lose the most time. At the moment, it's sorted by delta, so where I lose the most time to where I lose the least, and then where it follows the layout of the track. We can click on any one of these, and it will take us directly to where in the video we are losing the time, so we can analyze why we are losing the time compared to the expert. All of them is interactable, so we can click on them, and they will show you with telemetry where we are in the video, and we can toggle on the experts telemetry as well to see what they're doing compared to what I am doing. And then if we want to practice it, we can go into practice mode. If you have calibrated your pedals, you will be able to do this. And then the telemetry will go away and you will try and mimic what the expert is doing. The coach also grades us and we can find them under assessment. Here you get both core skills and you get track specific skills. If you see for the core skills, my braking is just a C. Could probably work on that, but I probably have to work more on my throttle release rate or side-to-side weight management because they got a D and not a C. We also have track-specific grades. Here I got a B from braking points, which is great, but according to this, I have to work a lot more on my braking technique. So, yeah, didn't do well at all in this lap here. If we go down here, we can find recommended drills. This will open the real-time skill assessment we looked at earlier within the sim, if you press this one. So you can go to a lab and you can find out what do I want to work on, and then you can click on that and go straight into the sim and practice, which is so great. Because then you also have the little telemetry showing you if you're doing it wrong still, or if you're getting better and better. And the last part is we can go into the files where you'll find the B lab and the O lab, and with instructions on how to put them into the right folder within iRacing. Analyzing your best lap or your worst lap is not really showing what you are doing as a driver and where you are skill based. This is where either the session report from your last session or multi-lap session report will come into play. Under My Laps, you will always be able to choose as many laps you want in that, as long as it's above 2. First, we can go into My Laps. Choose all of the laps that you want to analyze at the same time, or you can go to your latest sessions under Coach and view Session Report. Once loaded in, we'll get a screen that looks like this. And this multiple lap report is great because it gives a more complete picture of the practice session we were in. On the left side of the screen, we have average time to gain, which in this instance is 0.2 seconds. It also shows us a combination of scores in a pentagon on what we need to work on and what our strengths are. I got a score of 74 out of 100, so it's decent enough, but I can see I need to work a bit on my steering and my throttle inputs. On the right side of the screen, we have technique groups with average score from the same points as the pentagon, and of course giving us the average score overall. Down below that, we'll have the laps with the technique scores and the delta times. All of these are interactable and you can click on them to see where you can gain the time if you click on them. Once we have identified what we need to work on, and if we don't understand completely how to practice it, we can go to the Driver61 University. To find Driver61 University, we can either go to the training hub and all the way to the right, or we can go over to the navigation menu here on the left and just go for content and up to Driver61 University. This can really come in helpful if you find yourself stuck on something and need to get some help understanding what is needed to be done. So there's a plenty of courses in here and they are really good. Everything can be taken more than once. You can just click again. Let's take trail braking. Once you're loaded into the course, this video here will start to play and give you a good introduction to what it is you're going to learn and why you need to learn it. Then there will be a bit more video in some of the other parts of the course here. There can be some more mini games, mini quizzes, and in the end you'll get a conclusion. So this is one of the mini games. This is the one from Bricky Control 1. For this to work, you need to have calibrated your pedals within the settings, and it's a fun little game to help you understand your pedal better. There's more kind of games within, and I'm sure there will come more in the future. This one is about hitting a target and holding the pedal pressure there, and then you'll get a grade at the end of the game, showing you how well you performed. Just like the courses themselves, we can repeat this all the time. As you see, I don't get a good score. It's a really great tool to help you understand the brake in this one, and I can't wait to see what they come up with next. I'm sure more mini games will be on the way. So what do I think of Trophy AI? A great piece of kit for anyone that wants to improve their lap times and want the convenience of just turning on the coach when you have the time, coming home from a long day of work, school, maybe having kids and everything, and just wants to practice a bit to get faster. All the tools have such a great synergy trying to help you find where you lose the most time. All from the coach analysis to telemetry to the expert view in the coach analysis. You can compare your complete times. Everything like that will help you decide where you can gain the most time. Also with the analysis where you can see which corner you lose the most time. They can put you into what you need to work on. Everything with that, and then with the training on track with Mansell, it's just amazing. So would I recommend Trophy AI? Yes, I would. I'd like to be quicker. I'd like to be a better driver. It won't make me the new Max Verstappen by any means, but that's more about my skills than Trophy AI, I think. But they have so much in here that can help me get quicker, help me to be a better driver, help me prepare everything I need to do when I can race, when I have the time. And I think that's just so great. So if you are still on the fence on trying Trophy, there will be a link down below. Try and click there. It will be 7 days for free. And if you're still on the fence, maybe go back to do what you did. But I think most people will find this one really useful. So if you can afford paying the subscription for this one, I would really recommend getting it. I think it's a great piece of software and it will only get better from here on, I'm sure. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you found this any useful at all, maybe leave a like down below. Consider subscribing as well. Check out Trophy AI and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.